משבר בקואליציה?
חיטוט, אירובי, פילאטיס.
I think we're online.
איזה message?
Join the movement. We are the underground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Under the Radar. Your one-stop shop for electronic dance music at Met Media. I'm your host, Jeremy. Hey guys, sorry about the mix-up and delay. My apologies about that. So we're just gonna get right into this episode. This is my interview with Lucy Daydream.
Joke on the smoke, they tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. Help me forget that this world is so cold. I don't even know what I'm chasing no more. Tell me what I want, just keep searching on. It's never enough, cup after cup, blunt after blunt. I wouldn't give one if I could find a fuck. Yeah. In the cut, and I put that on my mama. And my man called, talking about some drama. I swear there ain't no time for men on the come up. It's either boys or the commas. Man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Yeah, man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Push the gas, get a motherfucking nosebleed. He ain't never met a young one do it like me. He got a girl, but he says he really like me. He doing things to excite me. He's sending all his friends snaps of my new tracks, cause all these guys know what's about to come next. I hit my plug up, got the paper connect. I drop a couple bands, I just wanna go. Man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Yeah, man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Knowing all of this just don't make a difference. I'm just talking shit to the ones that'll listen. I come with the heat, man, I swear I'm never missing. And I'm still the same, I swear I'm never switching. Knowing all of this, it just don't make a difference. I'm just talking shit to the ones that'll listen. I come with the heat, man, I swear I'm never missing. And I'm still the same, I swear I'm never switching, no. Man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Yeah, man, I just wanna go flex, gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check.
My name is Paige Duche, and I am the singer-songwriter of Lucy Daydream.
I'm Ross.
All right. So 2019, that was a big year for you guys. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it, some highlights?
We released our first album in
March 15th. Yeah.
March 15th. We released our first album. We played our first headliner, and then we played another show.
Yeah. And we put out several other songs too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been listening to the album and all your singles for actually a lot this past year. It's been really nice. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That's where all those plays are coming from.
Well, see, I buy mine on iTunes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know where the Spotify plays are coming from.
You're like one of those rare people that still buys music.
Yeah.
So they're getting rid of iTunes.
They split it up into 3 apps, but it's still there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This California sun has burnt my skin. Even when you're wrong, I cannot win. When I think about this town, I wish you would have stuck around for me. I hope you're happier now. So I stay high to dry People know my name, not who I am. And even though the sun it shines, I feel so cold. It's been a while since I felt something from you. So I stay high to drown you out. I feel like I'm about to shout. I'm losing my head. And I don't wanna be alone tonight, so please pick up the phone, because you said this California sun has burnt my skin. Even when you're wrong, I cannot win. When I think about this town, I wish you would've stuck around for me. I hope you're happier now. So I stay high to drown you out. I feel like I'm about to shout. I'm losing my head. I don't wanna be alone tonight, so please pick up the phone, because you said I'm losing my head. I'm losing my head,
Losing it.
I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I want a connection. Don't want to divide. Pull out my telescope. Friends on the moon, won't you know? I'm pulled down by gravity. Where are the people with sanity? But at the same time, where are the unlight? None of it matters. Just want a new chapter. Oh, I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I want a connection. Don't want to divide. It's not much to take off. Need someone to lean on. I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. Stuck in a blank crowd. No one can break out. Oh, tiptoeing softly, but moving too oddly. Oh, how do I get out? When people who know what I'm talking about want something that matters. I got a new chapter. Oh, I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I want a connection. Don't want to divide. It's not much to take off. Need someone to lean on. I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. Think I will head home. This time with some brand new. No, some held down by gravity. Think I found people with sanity, but at the same time, want to see new life, but none of it matters. Just want a new chapter. Oh, I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I want a connection. Don't want to divide. It's not much to take off. Need someone to lean on. I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I'm looking for hellos. I'm looking for hellos. I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes. I'm looking for hellos. I'm looking for hellos. I'm looking for hellos. No one's saying goodbyes.
What has been your favorite part about doing this project so far?
Probably, I mean, I have three favorite parts of the creative process, and that's like when you first conceptualize the idea because anything's possible. And then sort of like when the idea is like when the song's almost finished and you're like putting all the like icing on the cake, so to speak, and then the performing it part. And then everything in between those, to me, those are like 3 different stops on the highway, and everything in between that is like kind of a struggle or, you know, not as enjoyable. But for me, I really like writing the music and kind of putting it all together.
What about you, Paige?
Same here. I like writing it, obviously, because that's the only thing I do. But
Well, that's not the only thing you do, obviously.
But I like being able to like write stories, put myself in other people's shoes. How would they feel about the situation? And that's like super fun.
Cool. And so obviously you guys dropped the album and several singles before and after that. So what's been each of your guys' like favorite song that you've released so far? I mean, they're all great, and I know you all love them, but
I bet you can guess mine.
Which one?
I bet you can guess. Favorite song that we've released so far?
You? Red?
Yes.
Red. He likes Red.
Yeah.
I like Hellos and Monster.
Did you want to watch me fall? Tear me down until I crawl, but I call the shots. I won't give you the control. This shit is getting old. It's time to be alone. You can take advantage of me. Can't hold my heart hostage. You can never get close to me. I don't fucking deal with monsters. I won't let you break my stride. I don't want you to stay, 'cause I got some goals in mind, and you're in my way. Tell me what you really want. You act so sly, hidden in the shadows. Since I've lived this life, 'cause all you do is take care. You never wanna give. Should've known you were a snake. No, you aren't gonna win. You can take advantage of me. Can't hold my heart hostage. You can never get close to me. I don't fucking deal with monsters. I won't let you break my stride. I don't want you to stay, 'cause I got some goals in mind, and you're in my way. Do you do this for music? Does it make you laugh? Breaking me down slowly till I'm cut in half. If I yell a little louder, will you hear me now? I won't live as a coward. I'm gonna take this to the ground. Oh, have I been too hard, my dear? Have I made you shed a tear? I know that you can feel. Have I cut a little too deep? I'm sorry, I can't stop the bleeding. Maybe you should have seen it coming. You can take advantage of me. Can't hold my heart hostage. You can never get close to me. I don't fucking deal with monsters. I won't let you break my stride. I don't want you to stay, 'cause I got some goals in mind. I don't fucking deal with monsters. hostage. You can never get close to me. I don't fucking deal with monsters. Heart like a stone, sinking into the sea. I'm drowning for you. Are you bleeding for me? It cuts to the bone, sinking deeper in me. I'm dying for you. Are you bleeding for me? Ooh, 'cause all my thoughts turn red. I can't get you out of my head. Now all my thoughts turn blue with every glimpse of you, holding my breath. I just want you to see I'm falling for you. Are you reaching for me? I'd call you my home. Stars in my sea, but I'm drowning for you. Are you bleeding for me? Ooh, 'cause all my thoughts turn red. I can't get you out of my head. Now all my thoughts turn blue with every glimpse of you.
Cause all my thoughts run red. I can't get you out of my head. Now all my thoughts turn blue with every glimpse of you.
Heart like a stone, sinking into the sea. I'm drowning for you. Are you bleeding for me? Ooh, 'cause all my thoughts turn red. I can't get you out of my head. Now all my thoughts turn blue with every glimpse of you.
And so you guys have been really like just building this project up through like your own little marketing and not really and doing this all independently. So what have been some challenges for you guys getting the project off the ground, and what advice would you give to artists who are in a similar position?
We've been like pretty fortunate with this project. I feel like it's, it got like a lot of support and stuff pretty close off the jump, which is rare to happen, so we're super grateful for that. But yeah, I mean, we do everything on our own, from from starting the songs all the way through mixing and producing and mastering, and Paige makes all the art, and her boyfriend Alex shoots all the videos and the photos, so it's like all in-house, which is a lot, because I realize like I've been on major labels before, and I know that, you know, it's kind of easier sometimes. They like put their money and pay for all that stuff, and other people do it. But when we do it on our own, we get like a little more control, and it makes it like a little more special to us. And I feel like the more the artist can be involved in every step of the process, like just the more emotionally like closer you'll be to the final product.
That's cool.
But advice for artists that are just doing stuff on their own, like, yeah, you just gotta put it out and like keep doing it. I see so many artists, they'll put out like one song and then like that's it. That's all. Then like a year and a half goes by and they haven't done anything. And then it's like the consistency for us was key. Like I think we put out a song a month until the album came out, and then we waited like 3 months, and then we were just like right back on like putting out a song a month just up until October. Obviously we've taken some time off now, but
Is it impossible to start it all over again? Is it insane to think you can make your way through all the mess? We're going round, going round now. No. We're spinning down, spinning down, spinning down. No. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew. A huge work of art, a painting of the stars, a feeling the weight of you. The strangers all alone, they never hear a sound, all their eyes are glued. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew. Would you pay the price to escape a life of regret? You ran a race, you gave the chase your best. We're going down, going down, going down now. No. We're spinning round, spinning round, spinning round now. No. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew. A huge work of art, a painting of the stars, a feeling the weight of you. The strangers all alone, they never hear a sound, all their eyes are glued. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew. The feeling's running out. I can't shut it down. I try to start again, but every time I do, I keep getting farther from the me that I was. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew. A huge work of art, a painting of the stars, a feeling the weight of you. The strangers all alone, they never hear a sound, all their eyes are glued. It's all a blank page, everything's erased. We will start anew.
Well, speaking of time off, what can we expect to look forward to from you guys in 2020?
We're gonna release an album.
yeah, we've been working on it, and it's actually, we took some time off last year, like I said. I think we just had to have some time away, so we weren't like, just kind of like, so we just weren't like making more of what we already know, you know, and just kind of have some space away from the project a bit to kind of figure out what to do next. But I think everything that we're making now is far superior to what we've put out before, and we're both like really excited about it. Especially currently, we're kind of on like a wave, you know, like creativity comes in waves, and they say like the 9th wave is like the most intense one, and I feel like we're kind of on the 9th wave right now, where it's like there's just like, I can feel a song, like there's gonna be a song tomorrow, and then there is. And it's like last night, like I came up with this beat and this idea, and I sent it to her, and she sent it back, and it was like a fucking song already. And it's like we recorded it before we came, so
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
give you the time if you ask me. I'd build you a castle, a throne. But it seems like I finished in last place. 'Cause I'm knocking but no one is home. It's all gone but there's still a bit of taste. I know that you're better off anyways. Better off anyways. Better off anyways. Searching for love 'cause I need it. Feel like I'm falling to pieces. Walked on the glass, now I'm bleeding. I'm still alive, barely breathing. Can't seem to find any beauty in something that hurt me and bruised me. This doesn't feel like the movie. It's more like Romeo and Julie. Was I the one who fucked up? Was I the one with problems? Do a little self-reflection. Give myself some more affection. This is from my side, but you only see the outside. Hoping to just close this chapter. After all, my brain is scattered. It's all gone, but there's still a bit of taste. I know that you're better off anyways. Better off anyways. Better off anyways.
Yeah, I'll take the blame. I know I'm probably addicted to pain. I kept on reeling you closer when push came to shove. No, you probably be running away, but I overthink things is the problem. Open door policy keeps me revolving. Knowing the driver keeps a revolver. Eating the meter like what could it cost? I give it all if you let me. I picture Freddie and Daphne. You cut the picture entirely. Pick up the pieces and make a collage, please. My ticket would stop if you called me. I wait on the line of a heart thief. Lay in the road if you saw, would you stop me? I'm broken, it's all G. Just hope that you're doing much better without me.
Searching for love 'cause I need it. Feel like I'm falling to pieces. Walked on the glass, now I'm bleeding. I'm still alive, barely breathing. Can't seem to find any beauty in something that hurt me and bruised me. This doesn't feel like the movie. It's more like Romeo and Julie. It's all gone, but there's still a bit of taste. I know that you're better off anyways. Better off anyways. Better off anyways.
So you guys have both taken a pretty big journey, like even before this project. So let's dial back to all the way to the beginning. What got you guys into music and making music?
I've always been in music. Like, that's all I know. As a child, like, my mom put me in piano lessons, like, right away, right as soon as I could start playing the piano, and then being in choir and stuff. So it's always been in my life. And then learning how to, like, write music, hey, maybe I should try that. And then I did, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. And, like, copying other artists, how they write, and, like, starting to make my own ways of writing. And then now we're here.
Yeah, I mean, I've been into music since I think I started playing guitar in like 3rd grade, and started playing bands in high school and stuff. And I think my first band was like a metal band, and I would like scream and play bass in this metal band. And as my musical tastes kind of matured, I wanted to get more and more into stuff that was a little more like, like songwriting and alternative, and not just like screaming in a mic. And then I moved into producing, obviously, like about 8 years ago. My band kind of fell apart, and I was like, oh, I should like do something I can do that's like just me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of got into like producing electronic music, as you know, and I never had any like thing on the agenda to like do like another like group project, because those tend to go pretty wrong, with especially if the more people you involve in it. And but then I met Paige like a couple years ago, and seemed like we had some chemistry, so
It's cool.
yeah, it's pretty effortless.
different, something strange. I want something new. I'm tired of waiting patiently for a disaster. I'm tired of being the one that's chasing after. I'm not gonna fall for you. I'm not gonna fall for you. I am changing for someone and it isn't you. I can look in the mirror to find the truth. I'm tired of waiting patiently for a disaster. I'm tired of being the one that's chasing after. I'm not better wake up and live your life. You don't know how I think. So tell me, what was the last time you lived your life? You don't know how I think. So tell me, what was the last time you lived your life? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, so tell me, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, so tell me, oh,
All right. Some non-music questions. If you could go and travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you be?
Probably Japan.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Japan. I'm gonna say Brazil right now.
Any reason why?
Just people. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like, why would you not do this?
Apparently, it's like a heavily debated thing. I don't know.
Oh, it's crazy how
Yeah.
debated it is. I like pineapple with jalapeno on pizza. Like, those two together is like what I like. Because you get the sweet and the spicy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And so, Ross, I have a couple questions specifically for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, 2019 was also a pretty big year for your solo career, too, since you dropped your album Bad Star.
Yeah.
And I wanted to find out a little bit more about, like, the backstory of that album, how it all came together. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bad Star is like, it's kind of a forward-thinking and different type of path for me. And to be honest, I was like pretty sick of electronic music in like 2018. Honestly, I didn't really make electronic music for a long time, and just worked on the Lucy project because I felt like lately I got into electronic music because there was no innovation in pop music anymore. And I always liked innovating stuff. And I feel like as electronic music, EDM in particular, started to take like the main spotlight, the amount of innovation that has gone into that, and that could be just because of the lack of producers wanting to expand because of the popularity, so it's easier to play it safe. So there's not a lot of innovation in electronic music. I feel like it's all moved back to pop music now, which is why I mostly focus on that. But Bad Star was kind of, I wasn't trying to make it. It just kind of happened while I was staying in Maui for a little bit, and I was just messing around with like production flexes, like new techniques and ideas, and I kind of stumbled upon that body work, and it was kind of like, should I put this out or shouldn't I? Because I honestly didn't really have any, I wasn't going to pursue that project anymore, Stay Loose. I was going to like kind of put it aside and just, that was that. I was doing other stuff. But yeah, I kind of got that together, and I felt like the world should probably have it. I should at least put it out, so it's out.
if you could pick one song from that album to play to someone who's never heard your music before, which one would you pick?
Probably Tiny Warrior. I feel like it just has a lot of the things that encompass that body of work in it that make it special. So,
And you said on Twitter that you've got 3 albums from 3 different projects. Obviously,
true.
one is going to be from Lucy Daydream.
That's true.
Can you give any details on the other 2, or are those still secret?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working loosely on like a pretty heavy like synthwave, new wave type album. It's very like Depeche Mode meets like electronic music. And that's sort of like a very slow process. You know, I work on that more on my like free time on the side. This is obviously what I've been spending most of my time on, is the Lucy stuff. And then I worked with this guy named Bryce Fox. He was on a song of mine called Sociopath a few years ago.
Yeah. The one you always play at your shows.
Yeah, it's my most popular song, so I kind of have to play it. But yeah, we kind of had this idea to do like an EP, like a collab, like Bryce Fox Stay Loose EP. So he came out to Denver for like a week, and we sort of ended up like making a whole album. And then the album sort of ended up just, it wasn't fit either of us. It was like this crazy rock record. It's like this, and it's got like rock opera tunes, and it's got like Beastie Boys sound and throwback stuff. And we took like some time away from it and just decided last year to like kind of, maybe we should form like a new project and put this thing out. So that will come out this year as well.
That's awesome.
We're close to it coming out. Yeah.
You keep trying to hide, but I know when you're lying. I see right through. This isn't like you know. Tell me that you're fine, but I see it in your eyes. I'm not crazy. I feel you changing.
feelings I caught, the time that I lost. Said it's tough looking back when I thought what I thought. Yeah, I feel ashamed, embarrassed with rage. So I bloody the rain on your pity parade. So cry, 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 I don't need you in my life. Need you in my life, no. So cry, 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 you don't even have to try. Don't even have to try. I didn't know you were a sociopath. I didn't know you were a sociopath. So you've been living two lives with two guys. Bet you got your tubes tied. Heard a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of lies. The other night your mom passed away, and it was weird that you just went about your day and didn't even shed a tear. I feel bad, you don't feel bad. Sad, you don't feel sad. But I'm the last to help a crazy bitch that goes by. I didn't know you were a sociopath. I didn't know you were a sociopath. Don't be shocked when you lost what we call meant to be. So I feel afraid, 'cause you're crazy for days. You say he wasn't me and it don't mean a thing. So cry, 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 I don't need you in my life. Need you in my life, no. So cry, 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 you don't even have to try. Don't even have to try. I didn't know you were a sociopath. I didn't know you were a sociopath.
Larimer Lounge website. You can get them. They're $12. You can get them at the door.
So, January 31st, and we're going to play new songs.
Do you have any other things that you want to talk about, to say?
We should probably talk about the show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
have a show, January 31st, and we're going to play new songs that aren't released yet, and they're really cool, so you have to come.
All right. Where can we get these tickets for the show?
Larimer Lounge website. You can get them. They're $12. You can get them at the door. But yeah, we're playing like stuff that we're super excited about from the album. That'll be out this year.
Nice.
So and we haven't played a show in a while, as you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's talk about that, because you played 2 shows last year. So, what were your experiences actually performing your solo music, the Lucy Daydream music, out in the world for the first and second times?
It was really fun, and I don't know. That was like my first times performing in front of people, so obviously that like scares the crap out of me. But it was still really fun, and everyone's really supportive and nice about it, so.
Time slips away and it doesn't slow down. People just live till they die in this town. Just too stupid enough to get out. Trying to catch some lightning with all I know behind me. Don't know exactly where I'm going, so I keep chasing the moment. Oh, yeah.
guys for tuning in. Once again, I'm sorry again about the technical difficulties. We should be back to our regularly scheduled program next week. See you then. Bye.
As now the world is